Alright, so what's up everybody? Time to wheelie. So I promised a wheelie tutorial and drills and skills video, so here it is. We're just going to jump right into it. No need to spend a lot of time setting it up, so let's get started. Alright, we're going to start from the ground up. So in this case, feet and positioning. So with your foot, you want to be centered on the peg, don't want to be on the toes, don't want to be on the heel. Good neutral centered position. And what this is going to do is this is going to allow you to get good grip on the bike with the center of your legs and really be able to use your calves and squeeze the bike, which is going to come in handy later on. And then here with the left hand and the clutch, I'm not going to tell you to one finger it, two finger it, three finger it, just whatever you're most comfortable with. One or two, three, doesn't matter to me. Same goes for the throttle side. I'm not going to tell you what to do, although on the throttle side I would recommend not worrying about the front brake. We're not going to be using it, so at this point I would say don't bother covering the front brake. That way you get plenty of control and grip on the handlebars, and we don't have to worry about them running out of your hand on you. Now all of this combined means you're in a really good, what I'll call an attack position. You're not leaned forward, you're not leaned way back, you're neutral over the bike, you're ready to lean forward if need be, and you're ready to get your way back if need be, and real good position on your feet for weighting the pegs. Just everything's in a good neutral position overall. And then this is where we get into the body movement on the bike. We're going to weight the pegs prior to doing anything else. You'll pull the clutch in, and I'll show all this in slow-mo and in as good of detail as I can while we're out in the field trying it. But you'll pull the clutch in, and the movement to weight the pegs is just going to be a downward jolt, just real quick. You don't even have to go that far. It's just a quick movement. And then once you get down, you're not going to pop up. We're not trying to do a bunny hop on a BMX bike here. We're trying to ride a wheelie. So the second half of that movement, you're going to go down and weight the pegs of the bike. And then from there, you're going to go straight. You're going to extend your legs up while extending your arms back. So you're going to weight the bike and then move back. And it looks a little awkward when you try to do it just sitting here still like this, now that I actually try it. But I assure you that is the movement you want. Alright, and now that we're on the bike, try to show you on this straight stretch here. The action that we're going to make with the throttle and with the clutch is going to be a simultaneous action. And what you're going to be looking to do is give the bike a little juice with the clutch in. You're going to go through the movement of weighting the pegs. And then after you have done that, you will release the clutch, and then I want you to drop the throttle. And then as you get better, you will continue to hold that throttle position for a little longer, which will look like this. Just rev it up, clutch, come off the throttle. The reason I want you chopping the throttle right after you bring up the front end is obviously you need to be covering the rear brake during all this, but we don't want to get too overzealous first time around. So just hold it for a split second and then chop the throttle. There's the movement. I weighted the pegs, I shifted my weight back, I come off the clutch, gave it the throttle, done all that simultaneously. And that's exactly what it's going to look like. Alright, if you'll notice, I almost missed the camera by waiting the pegs too soon. Lean back, come off the clutch, and give it the juice. It's that easy. Every time you do it, you can get just a little bit more overzealous with the throttle and the amount of weight you put down, thus slowly working the front end up over a period of practice. Alright, and another thing I want you to keep in mind is that a little bit of speed here won't hurt you. You don't have to be going super slow and idling along. We want to be at, I would say, 10 to 15 miles an hour when you initially pull in the clutch and do it. Now it is extremely dry and dusty at the moment, and I'm having a hard time getting the front end up at that slow speed on the dirt. So I'm going to come to where I got pavement and show you that it can be done just as easily here. Just like that. So we'll give it another try out here on the dirt. This time I'll use a little more speed and see if I can get this soft, dusty top layer of soil to give me enough traction to get this fat girl up in the air. Alright, so kind of fast, up around that 15 mark, and then just like that. Alright, so there you go. That's how to wheelie, how I recommend you learn how to wheelie a big bike like this. It was really dry and kind of loose on the top, soil wise, and so I just wasn't hooking up good. Again, I run a Shinko 705 rear, and we haven't had rain in a while, and so it's just really slick. So I had to go to the pavement to get a real good one. I did get one mediocre one up out there, but that procedure is really the same for any bike, but with such a heavy bike like this, you really have to put a little more effort into weighting the pegs, getting your timing right to really coax it up. Insert your joke there. But and I was kind of rushed. The sun's coming back out now, but I was starting to get sprinkled on out there. We did storms coming up. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll do my best to try to help out. It's something for me that's kind of, it's easy to explain, but at the same time it's not, just because I've been doing it for so long and I've got such a feel for it. I can't imagine what it would be like to try to learn this all over again, because I can't even remember when I was learning it. 8 years old, I'm about to turn 27, so it's just, it's hard for me to really kind of pick apart in my brain what some of the questions someone might have, or if there was any other pointers I missed. But if I did miss anything, if there's anything you're not getting, you have questions about, let me know in the comments, like I said, and I'll try to comment back as quickly as possible and help walk you through it that way. Again, like I said, it's been so long since I've known how to do this all my life, more or less, so I feel like I'm probably forgetting something that just to me I don't even think about. So again, leave those questions in the comments. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I still got the giveaway going for the windscreen, so subscribe to my channel, and then leave a comment in that video if you want the screen. When we reach 100 subscribers, we're going to give that away. I think we're probably 35 or so subscribers away from that happening. So it could be a while, or it could happen overnight, who knows. But until next time, enjoy.